and welcome to Assorted Crackers. This is Eric. I'm here with Lee and Wilson, and we have made it to spring, folks. We're so excited. One of the things we love to do is fire up the grill. We've cleaned it off. We've gotten it ready from the winter doldrums. We're ready to cook. So today, we're going to talk about some of our favorite recipes, some of our favorite grillings, and some of the great ways that we like to spend the evening when the sun's going down and it's a nice warm day and it's time to cook. So what do you think, guys?
Let's go.
Get fired.
Let's do it. Let's get fired up.
Let's turn it up.
Turn up the heat.
Where you been, Lee? All right, so
Sorry, I was mid-sip.
you're fine. So we've done it. We have made it through the toughest part of winter. I know you're already grilling. I know you're already doing this, but there's nothing better than the smell of your grill going and the food cooking. It just helps, right? As the grass is growing and the beds are getting colorful. So what do you like to cook? Just not special occasion, but it's a nice Saturday night. You want to impress your wife. We're still trying to do that, right? And
Every day.
So what are you trying to cook? What is
It's
your
not just
go-to?
the weekends I'm trying to impress.
Not a bit.
You're
So
going to come up a loser if you try to just do it for the weekend.
that's fair. That's
You better
totally-
go every
every
day.
day.
Every day is Valentine's Day.
So what are you grilling? What are you
Fantastic.
smoking? What are you cooking? You're so impressed with that, right? You believe that.
I believe that.
You live
I was
that.
told that. It's facts.
So Lee, I've had some amazing things come off your grill. If it's just a typical day on a typical Saturday, what are you cooking to impress your neighbors?
So I would say, I mean, if I'm going to say all the things I cook chicken probably more than I cook anything else.
That's okay.
Because I'm heart
That's
healthy.
good.
Well, there's nothing wrong with Yardbird.
I mean, I do, and I cook it different ways. I mean, it could be, we could be doing fajitas. We could be doing it on the griddle. We could be doing it on the smoker. If I'm smoking a whole chicken, I'm smoking just chicken breast.
You said griddle. Do you have a Blackstone?
So actually, there's an insert you can get for your Weber grill that would be a cast iron griddle that you can put on top. So you can take your regular grill grates off
And just
put that
grill
on.
it. Okay.
So you don't have to buy a separate Blackstone.
Don't do it.
I mean, so if you have a Weber grill, make sure you step out there and look at the accessories you can get to go with that. And you can have the functionality of a Blackstone along with regular gas grill. But I use my pellet grill primarily when I'm cooking stuff. So if I'm cooking something special, it's probably steak.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ribeye, New York strip. What's your cut?
I'm probably filet and ribeye.
Okay.
It depends. I mean, I love a good ribeye because I love the marbling and the fat that is in there and how
Gives it
that
great
can be.
flavor.
It can be great flavor.
You need some fat. You need some fat.
But also, I probably lean more to the filet.
Really?
Yeah, and so for me, when I do the filet, I look for the specials, obviously, because it can be expensive. So I go to Fresh Market whenever there's a sale. I signed up for all of their stuff, and I buy a whole beef tenderloin at the same time. They cut it into fillets.
Costco is a great option there too.
They are, but the bonus with the Fresh Market to me is that you go in there, you buy the whole beef tenderloin. And then you say, I want it in 8-9 ounce fillets. Then they will take the tail and all the trimmings off of that,
And grind it.
For you for
Yes.
hamburger meat, and or they will cut you off small pieces for like taco meat. So if you want to do fajitas, then they will do you some small strips for fajitas.
Oh,
So while it's a big outlay on the front end, whatever, $130 ish.
you get a lot out of it.
But you
No
go home
waste.
and there's no waste. You get to take all that home and you put it in your freezer and you break it out when you need it.
So when you're doing your filet, salt and pepper and on the grill, or do you marinating? How do you like to get it ready?
So I typically, I've started using some of the Meat Church seasoning.
Meat Church is good.
Yeah, Holy Cow is the one that I use along with a little Worcestershire sauce, or sometimes I hit it with a little Holy Gospel or Voodoo.
Those are
also
all
Meat Church.
Meat Church.
and then Wilson, you put me on the one that
Is that the Montreal steak seasoning?
no.
This is exciting.
Gosh, I can't remember. What did I put you on?
Oh man, I'm gonna think about it.
Pepper will burn if you put too much pepper on your
Yes.
steak.
Yes,
When you try to sear it, it's better just to salt it at the beginning.
completely agree.
And so you pepper it after, it's been cooking because it adds flavor when you get done. But the salt gives it the flavor, but pepper will burn and it makes it,
When you're searing it,
yes, and it can make it bitter. So be careful when you don't want to use too much pepper
Yes.
when you're seasoning it before you grill it.
so if you're on the opposite side and you reverse sear it, you want the pepper.
Then
to
you
be
want
on
the
there
pepper, but
because it absorbs more smoke from your pit boss or your Traeger or whatever it is you're doing.
You brought up reverse searing.
Yeah.
What is that?
So a reverse sear is when you cook it to a certain temperature, and then depending on which meat that
Probably
it is,
about 120 degree.
120, 125 ish. Take it off, 100, and then you put it on and then you take it, and once you take it off, I'll smoke it at a low temperature,
Yeah.
really low temperature, probably 185, 200 degrees, and then I'll just let it smoke. And once it gets to that temperature of the 125, 120 degrees, I take it off, put it on. And one thing I've started doing is I've started putting it on, not just flat on a plate or on a cookie sheet or anything like that. I've started putting it on with a wire rack. So that way that the air the juice doesn't cause it to get all messed up or anything. So then
And it cools down.
and it cools down properly. And then I take it from there over to my other grill,
And that
which
high heat and sear
has the
that.
high heat on that
Burn
griddle.
it, baby.
And then
Put it on.
90 seconds and you get it to the right temperature.
Yes.
You got a nice crust on the outside and you still got a medium rare
Yum.
steak.
Yum.
It's
Nice.
fantastic.
So Wilson, what's your go-to? Again, we've got a beautiful fillet that Lee has prepared with your help.
Well, but I think too, grilling vegetables,
Thank you.
zucchini,
Yes.
squash,
100%.
peppers,
Yeah,
love it.
absolutely.
But I will grill any meat, or smoke it. So it's fish, salmon on a primo or green egg is absolutely fabulous. You soak the cedar plank, get it good and wet so it doesn't burn. But salmon is great on the grill.
Love salmon.
Chicken, any kind of beef, wild game. I will grill. I just love being outside and grilling.
Yeah.
It's just, it doesn't matter. So I'm not trying to avoid your question, but
No.
anything,
We grill salmon at least once a week.
it's
I've got
just so good.
and I've got a tuna recipe that I would love to share with you guys.
Tuner?
Well, we would love to do that.
So
Is that
it's
tuna or tuner?
tuna.
All right.
Tuner. What?
I just didn't know where he was. I wanted to hear that Louisiana tuna. not like a Mississippi tuner.
No, you take orange juice and you boil it down to its essence. So you've got a nice,
Salt.
Concentrate.
Concentrate.
Yep.
Yeah.
and then you put it in your blender.
But it's regular orange juice, like
OJ.
freshly squeezed.
Just OJ from
oh no, not
the Rack and the Croaker. Yeah.
no. We only use fresh stuff now.
Oh, that's right.
Since
that's
we've been
right,
called
that's
out.
right. I forgot.
Stop.
I forgot.
Come on.
Let's
now.
go back.
Sorry, Dan.
please. So are you using a Tropicana?
You've got
Does it matter?
You've got your orange juice. You get 2 cups. You boil it down to about 3/4 of a cup. So what's left
Like
is
really boil it now.
yes. So what's
Good.
left is
It's
really
major
thick.
concentrate.
Put it in your
thick.
blender. Put it in your blender, and emulsify it with some oil and a couple of different spices.
What kind of oil?
Like what kind of spices?
So, you have 2 questions. I'm so confused. Canola is my favorite.
Really?
Yeah,
It's bad for you.
I know. But
Stop.
it's good.
You were the one that wanted to
Look,
have
we're
a
talking
heart
about-
health. Yeah.
We don't need to be too healthy. Now, come on.
And then
Listen.
your
Get some olive
spices.
oil.
Okay, fine. Olive oil, just for Lee.
Whatever.
And then you get some paprika. You get some, whatever kind of peppers, spices you like. So
Like red pepper flakes?
that'd be
or-
great.
Okay.
That'd be great. And you just emulsify that sucker.
Okay.
And with tuna,
So obviously it's a marinade.
yes. No, it's not actually. It's a baste.
Okay.
So with tuna, it doesn't take a whole lot of cooking.
No.
You want it rare in the middle.
Yeah.
And so you put about 2 minutes down on a really hot grill.
Yep.
You go ahead and baste the upside,
Yep.
and then as you flip it, that side gets the flavor, and then you baste the cooked side.
Okay.
You go out
With the
about
orange juice.
Yes, with this orange juice sauce, and then you go about 3 minutes, and that's it. It's
Okay, sounds
perfect.
good.
It's easy. It's delicious.
But another thing, I love barbecue.
And that's the tuna.
Love barbecue. So Boston butt, ribs, brisket, love those too. It's just more of an ordeal, and it takes.
It's a longer cook.
It's a much longer cook, but it's worth. It's just worth it to be, and
how
to
is
spend
it-
the day.
How has technology changed the world with pellet
Oh
grills?
my gosh!
Well, so I love my Primo grill, which is, same thing as Green Egg. It's ceramic, but it's an oval shape, so it's a little bit easier to get the meat off the heat.
Yep.
But I do have a Pit Boss smoker too that does a great job. So it just depends on how much I'm cooking.
Like I said, with duck, with tuna, it's 8 minutes. You're done. So stick to the grill.
Yes.
With pork,
With pork, but pork freezes really well. So like a lot of times I do 2 or 3 Boston butts at a time. And so that way I can freeze them and cut them into thirds, freeze, and then that way Chris and I can just have barbecue.
I can
It's just
testify
eat.
that method is strong. Wilson put me on it, and Carrie and I mean, especially for cooking for two. I mean,
Yes.
now that we're empty
Here we
nesters, I mean, here we are. I mean,
But a Boston butt is very forgiving.
very forgiving.
You cook
Fantastic.
it, and then you can cut it, into sections, freeze it, warm it back up in the crock pot, and it is
Add a little
primo.
vegetable stock, beef stock.
beef stock to keep it moist, and it's so good.
Yeah,
Ribs
fantastic.
are,
Oh man!
So how does anybody feel about strip steak?
That was my father's favorite. Strip was his favorite. There's a little bit of fat, but not much.
It's on the one side.
Not much.
It's not as fatty as a ribeye, but it's got more fat than a fillet.
Than a
So
fillet.
if you
Yep.
if you want
it's a
to
good
compromise, the New York strip is a great cut of meat.
But I feel like it's not as forgiving.
No.
You're
you've
right.
You've got to go like 4 to 5 minutes and then flip it.
Yeah,
And then you're done.
You got to be
But like
on
with
your
a-
game
Yes.
when you're cooking a
Don't
strip.
go to sleep.
Yeah.
But with the ribeye, because of the fat, you want to cook it a little bit longer so that fat can render and give you a little bit flavor than
Exactly.
you would on a New York strip.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
nobody's talking about the T-bone.
Well, the T-bone is
Is that your nickname?
no,
Maybe
no,
it is
it's
now.
Cosmo.
Thank you, Wilson.
I hate you.
But the T-bone
Because
or
you
a
can't be a
porterhouse,
T-bone if you're
though,
a break dancer.
but the T-bone or a porterhouse, because the porterhouse has the fillet on one side and the rib on.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a beautiful cut.
So for 2 people, a nice porterhouse is a great steak because you get a little fillet and you get some ribeye too. I mean, it's
How
So
does
Kristen gets the fillet and you get
of course
the ribeye.
because she's better.
how does she like it done?
Medium rare.
Good for her.
Good for her.
No kid. Like Susan likes steak, but she's more of a medium to even medium well, and so it's a it's a difficult
checks.
mix.
That
It's a
checks.
difficult mix.
That
Well,
checks.
and I love my mother-in-law, but she loves
you're
a
kinda
fillet
well done.
and I just can't. I can't go there.
Yeah,
But anyway.
I agree. I learned to grill from my father, and he is medium rare all the way. Like anything beyond medium rare is a sin.
But I
and
think,
so
but there again, though, I think a ribeye needs to be medium rare to medium because of the fat, so you can render that down.
Yes.
to
You gotta
where
go
a
slow
New York
cook.
strip
You got to
or
slow
a
cook it.
fillet
You got to slow cook
needs
a
to be
ribeye,
medium
right?
rare.
Do you slow cook a ribeye?
I want a good sear on it, so
Yeah, I
I
agree.
don't reverse sear all the time on a
Do you
ribeye.
sear on the front?
Yes,
You sear first, and then you
and just let it get.
and then
Okay.
flip once. So Lee, is there like, let's say there's a special occasion. Wilson and I and Bill, we're coming over to your house. You want to impress us.
That's hard to do because you guys are
We have a high
top
standard.
shelf.
We have a high
guys.
standard.
Top shelf.
What are you cooking for us? Come on now. Pressure's on.
Well, if I flash back, I mean, I might have cooked a pork tenderloin.
Yes.
I mean, and I think that's always an easy go-to.
And that's a great
It's-
thing
it's-
to reverse sear too.
It's a reverse. It's a fantastic way to feed a crowd economically, along with pork butt or something
Even a
like
pork
that.
tenderloin, the
Or pork
big,
tenderloin, yeah.
the pork loin is
Yeah.
good too.
I think so. I mean, I do like a good tri-tip.
Wow.
Okay.
You know,
Where do you go for your tri-tip? Where do you pick that up?
at Fresh Market.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't.
You don't mess around, do you?
Is there a butcher shop around here that you, when you really need something special, you go to?
You know, I probably should.
Charlie's on Summer is pretty good.
Charlie's Meat Market's always good, but I mean,
It used to be. I hadn't been there in a while, but
well, I mean, it's good stuff. But I mean, there's one in Collierville. That
Thomas Meat Market.
Thomas, is that Thomas? It's on the right.
I thought they
when you go-
closed. Yeah.
Did they close?
I thought they
Did they?
closed. But Thomas was my go-to for a
Okay.
while.
Okay.
And then there, you know, there's one.
Southern Meat Market.
There's one in
Southern.
Oxford that I know.
Well, I'm not driving to Oxford to buy meat.
I understand.
It's too
but
far.
well, I'm not driving down there either. But I mean, I'm just saying that.
Come on, man.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it's important. You've got to have, you can't, Kroger is fine for certain things, but
Okay.
good meat, if you're going to make the time and the investment,
Sometimes if you know somebody that has a wholesale connection, you can get a wholesale piece of meat.
I feel like he's
Thank
flexing
you,
on
Chris Dollar.
he's flexing on us.
I got a brother-in-law, chef,
Okay.
and he's awesome. And,
Would you spread the wealth a little bit?
I can
Did
work
the assorted
something.
crackers get a discount?
Well, you can get access. I can't
Okay.
promise. I can't promise
I'll-
a discount.
Meaning
I'll
he'll
take
he'll-
access.
He'll return your call.
I'll take
That's what
access.
that means.
I can't promise access, but I will tell you that my brother-in-law, who works for a wholesale food distributor, will. There's times that's where he helps me out with my salmon.
It matters. It matters.
And if you want a fresh cut of meat, he can probably get that for you too. But he is he first of all, he's a chef. Okay, so
that's amazing.
He helped open Cafe 1912. He was at La Terrell. He was at the Grove Grill. He was at
Those are all
Three
great
Oaks,
restaurants. Check them out.
And so
Grove Grill's closed now.
anyway, but all those, but he spent time at all those places, and so anytime Chef Chris is on the mic and cooking, I'm in. Anytime he wants to try anything out on me, I'm ready to go.
Well, let's go, Chris. Get him in here.
So one of his
The Cracker Box
specialties,
needs a chef.
one of his specialties though, is he uses a sous vide.
A what?
A sous vide. Nice.
Sous vide. Have you guys ever had a sous vide?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't
Say
own
more.
one, but it is.
You gotta say
it's a
more.
nice deal.
Oh my goodness. So he'll take beef tenderloin, pork tenderloin, whatever it is, puts it in a bag, right, with all of the rosemary, the thyme, the whatever, the fresh lemon, the fresh whatever fruits, whatever you want to season it with. He puts it in the bag. Then you put it in the water. And then once you put it in the water, it's almost like if you think about a fish thermometer, right, that heats up your aquarium, that keep your aquarium at the right temperature. That's what a sous vide does. It's like a heater that heats up. A lot of restaurants use this
Okay.
to
Then
make
you
sure
sear
that
it.
they get your meat to the right temperature, just under or just at the right amount, and then they pop it into a hot pan, a hot cast iron pan with
Then you sear it
with the
after it's
butter and whatever other stuff
it
to
is
sear
so
it off
good.
and get a char on the outside, and then you go, bam.
Guys, are you listening? Like this is good stuff.
I'm starving now.
So sous vide is.
Oh,
I do not own a sous vide. However, that may be one in my future.
we can get an investment. We can split it 3 ways.
I'm just telling you, sous vide is fantastic, and it is it is a way to go. I've heard of sous vide mashed potatoes.
What? Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
I love
Well,
it. Is it
I
like
will tell
yeah.
you, my
Haven't-
wife
haven't
makes
had
the
it.
best mashed potatoes.
Your wife does make some mashed
she
potatoes.
does. I've had that.
Is that the Junior League special?
No. I don't know if it is or not, but she puts cream cheese and milk, and they are so freaking good.
Yeah, man, cream cheese.
Anyway,
So Wilson, what are you making? Again, Lee and Bill and I are coming over. You got to impress us. We have a high bar. What are you cooking?
so it depends. I would say that I would probably do a brisket or a pork butt.
I'll take your butt.
Okay. Please use that as an outtake.
But
Okay,
anyway,
go.
I mean,
You're cooking.
our ribs. And I love cooking barbecue, so any of those, or a beer can chicken.
I love a beer can.
You know
chicken.
what? Let's keep it simple. Let's talk about the beer can chicken. I love that. So how do you do it?
So you take a whole chicken,
Yep.
you take whatever beer
Yep.
you need, I mean, whether you like an IPA or Budweiser or whatever it is.
I think something hearty is always
PBR.
good.
But I think PBR is always good. But you need
Always.
something with no light beers when you're doing a
Right.
beer can chicken. So you drink a little bit of it.
Oh, you
'Cause
have
you-
to drink some of it.
Well, you
Because
want to
you
make
just
sure
have
it's
to.
good. You can't have skunky beer if you're going to cook your,
That's
your chicken.
So
Yeah.
so you take
Test it.
and
so
you,
you rub
you need
the
some oxygen in the can. To,
Test it.
yes, so it doesn't boil over and
Yep,
all that
yep,
make
yep,
a mess. But so you rub the chicken down with olive oil,
Yep.
healthy,
Salt and pepper.
whatever seasoning you like,
Salt and pepper.
and you have a rack and you
Voodoo
and you
the
lower
gospel.
the bird on the beer can.
You
Now-
literally,
now, but
you
if you
literally
want to-
jam that beer can.
No, it's on a rack, so the beer can is in the rack.
You
and then
jam it.
and you lower the. But you
Lower
rub,
it.
but you can put rosemary and
You don't
whatever
stuff the
season.
beer can in the cavity.
It's already in there.
You
When you
put the
look-
beer can in the cavity.
It's on a rack.
Look, it's semantics at this point.
So you have a beer can.
Yeah,
This
I've
is the
seen
beer
it. I've
can.
seen
It
the
has
beer
a
can.
rack.
Yeah, yeah.
You lower it into the rack, and then you put the chicken on top, so it's standing up.
Yeah.
yes,
I got
it's,
that.
it's sitting on the beer can.
So you put orange.
I've got a turkey stand and a beer stand and,
So you
and a
can put-
chicken stand.
So you put
I just
some.
pour my beer in. I don't put the can in there.
What is he
Okay.
doing?
he's just he's getting literal is what he's doing. So keep talking. You're
All
doing
right, so
good.
you put onion and orange or lemon or whatever
Yes.
you want in the chicken. You put it, and then you put it on top of the beer can that is
fresh
open that you
rosemary.
just drank out of.
You jam the beer can right up the cavity. Okay.
Then you put it in your smoker, whether it's a Primo Green Egg or your Pit Boss, okay, whatever.
Are you if you only have a grill, you can offset grill it
Yes,
Offset.
and so you
Off the heat.
off the heat.
and then you just let it go 300 350 degrees, somewhere in that range, and
Yep.
you just let it go, slow cook it, and it is tender, juicy, and it is
That is literally one of the
And it
best
is
things
so
you can
good.
cook.
I love that, and I do that on a regular. So let me ask you this: how do you measure temperature?
you have a meat thermometer.
Okay, so you use a meat thermometer. You have a specific meat thermometer you use?
Mine is very old school. I have two. So I have one that has the Bluetooth, but because of the way my porch and house are situated, it doesn't connect real well. So I
Wait. Bluetooth meaning your phone. You're using your
Yes.
phone to track the
It has a
temperature of
probe.
what you're cooking.
It has a probe, and then it
'Cause
connects to your phone.
Wilson, you started this by saying we're old school. No, that's not old school. That's kind of upscale.
Well, I mean, you used
Okay,
to.
well,
We used to use the
but I
pinch.
also-
used to pinch and poke and
But I also
test
have
test it
an-
by the palm of your
but-
hand.
the way my house is set up, it doesn't connect real well Bluetooth wise. So I have an old school one that's just that has an alarm that will go off.
Yes.
That
Like when you reach a certain temperature,
Yes.
it tells you, "Whoa, you're at 350."
So in a pinch, a thermometer is
I've
one
heard
that
those
you
are very good.
I've got one of those, and it's fantastic. Thermometer is quick to go. One that I have come across with, especially if I'm doing a long cook or if I'm going to do a reverse sear or whatever, I'm not around and I want to monitor it. Hooks to my Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Meter thermometers.
I'll need to check those out.
You need to check the meter thermometer out. Fantastic.
Small investment, or
Yeah, it's an investment.
It's like anything else. Probably you can spend as much or as
You
little
can
as you
spend as
want.
much or as little as you want. If you want to get the 4 prongs, you probably are spending more than you would if you get one. But if you get the block that is Wi-Fi, so it hooks up. It hooks
That-
to the.
that's what
it
you
hooks
need.
Bluetooth
That's
to
what you
your
need.
to your thermometers. It tells you the internal temperature and the ambient temperature inside your grill. So it allows you to say, and it also does an estimation of when you're going to get to your prime temperature.
folks, make this investment.
Yeah, that's
It is worth
If
it.
you're doing a
Make
long
this
cook in
investment.
particular, I mean, it will change your grill game.
I remember
Well, it's like anything else, whether it's hunting equipment, fishing equipment, grilling. Get
Yeah.
the best that you can afford.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just saying.
No, I agree. And we were at Lee's house. You and I were there, and he was doing a beef tenderloin. And I remember, like he said, this thing. He was, so Carrie was making the side dishes, and she wanted to know when they were going to be ready. And you were like, they're going to be ready at 7:52 p.m. And you were able to be that specific.
I was able to turn the heat down, and so we didn't. We
manage
slowed the
it.
cook down.
I mean,
while
it was-
we were
it
doing
was
that.
really cool.
Yeah.
All right, so I know we're bourbon guys, but during the summer, it's hard sometimes to drink bourbon in the summer, and you may want to drink a beer
For some people,
when you're grilling.
Yes.
And it's, you know,
Agreed.
you've had a hot day in the yard.
hot day in the
You know,
yard, 100%.
You've been working, getting ready to
What's
throw
that
your,
sound?
We,
throw your meat on the grill,
yes. Yes.
or you're at the lake, or you're at the beach. Sometimes just bourbon may not.
Yeah, no.
You
too
might
hot
need a
for
beer.
bourbon
Where are you
occasionally.
going, Wilson? Where are you going?
So, what's your go-to beer when you're grilling or after a hard day in the yard?
I don't know about go to, but we each brought a beer. We told you to bring a beer. I like to. We've talked about supporting local
Yep,
businesses. I'm here to support Ghost River.
that's good beer.
So Ghost River Gold is a nice, easy, smooth beer that I have here. It's their golden ale. It's easy. It's not as harsh as an IPA. You can take a couple of them down pretty quickly as you again grill your treats. Ghost River is obviously an homage to the Wolf River section up at Fayette County, but they've got good beer. I one of the things I don't drink much beer. There was a time when I did, but I don't anymore. But the
It's a little heavy these days.
it
doesn't
does sit heavy. Yes,
fills me up.
but I do love that beer has become sort of localized in the microbreweries, and so I do think if you're sitting in Memphis, if you haven't had the Ghost River, give it a try.
It's very good.
Sure.
So-
Lee?
So I honestly, I'm a Blue Moon guy.
Blue Moon's good.
Yeah,
A little wheat?
I like.
You
I
like the wheat?
I like the wheated bourbon. I mean, I'm sorry.
You do like the wheated bourbon.
I like the wheated bourbon, but I like the wheated beer. And honestly, as a guy that may have reflux occasionally, it seems too much beer will mess with you. And I think that the wheated beer does not. However,
And you throw
the
a
side
little
effect-
orange in there. It's pretty
the side
good.
effect of that is it's not light. However, they have a light that's made.
The Blue Moon Light is
Blue Moon
very
Blue
good.
Light is
There's
just
nothing
fine. It's
wrong with that.
95 calories. So, if you're going to be at the lake and you're grounding, hanging out in the water, just sitting there floating.
Or just hanging around the grill as Wilson cooks and you and I enjoy a beer while he's doing his thing.
I might be on brown water by that time. Once I get out of the lake, it turns to bourbon.
That's true.
But on the water, you got to keep your awareness.
Yes. Just enjoy
Safety
yourself.
first, right? That's what we
Safety first.
We encourage safety first and good health around here.
Sometimes.
So what about you, Wilson? What do you like? What did you bring?
Well, I'm just going to go. I'm going to pull a Lee here. Okay.
Pull it.
Oh,
So,
be careful how you pull.
as I've gotten older, I like the lighter beers. So Michelob Ultra,
Yeah.
Miller Lite,
Yeah,
Yep.
the Blue Moon.
yeah.
A few years ago, Tiny Bomb.
Yes.
I still like a Tiny
A
Bomb.
local beer.
Wiseacre, another
Love some
local.
Wiseacre. Love some Wiseacre.
Another local Memphis beer. Very good. I love little Tiny Bomb.
Yes.
To get those guys on.
Yes.
In my younger days,
He's got a
yeah.
backup. He's
Come
got
on.
a backup.
For breakfast, what did you have?
well, did you know beer makes you smarter?
For breakfast, yeah. When you mix it with your cereal.
Because it made Budweiser.
Yes, it did.
And when
You're terrible. You're terrible.
well, hey, also I wear a hat, not a visor, and I drink Budweiser.
Okay.
So there you go.
Okay.
Oh, I
Crack it,
love that
baby.
sound.
Crack it,
There's
baby.
nothing like that sound. It's like a sound.
So, I mean,
Love it.
every now and then at the lake, I do like to have
The little Budweiser.
a Budweiser.
Your
because
dad-
it is the
your
king
father,
of beers.
Your father would be so proud.
one of my
that shit.
one of my favorite pictures now is pre-assorted crackers was the three of us coming on the dock and
With our PBR.
wearing Wilson bought us PBR shirts that were sleeveless.
I think to be clinically accurate, that was Kristen who bought those shirts.
she
But
did
yes,
buy those shirts.
the PBR and honestly,
Kristen was thinking about us,
well, we
and
talked
she's
about-
always so thoughtful.
She is, and this episode we said we were going to bring in beer because it's grilling. Nobody, I figured. Not only that, I figured somebody would bring in a PBR. I was hoping and expecting
So good.
one of you would bring in a quart of PBR.
Well, I do have a tall boy here, so that's
That
pretty
is a
damn
tall
close.
boy. That's pretty impressive.
I
Oh
love how
man,
that fills
well
you
done,
up.
sir.
That's like breakfast in a can.
That is
That is fantastic.
Yes, we're
I
grilling.
hadn't
We're
had a
drinking
king
beer.
of beers in forever.
The king of
That's
all.
your new
Have
pro-
mercy.
That's your new protein shake right
That's
there.
exactly right. I mean,
It
that's
says
what
it on the can. It is the king of beers.
Well, I
you
can,
said-
I
when
can
you
remember when I was 21
Uh-huh.
and at the fraternity house.
Hadn't been that long.
You know, that was my senior year, I guess. Whatever it was, I do remember waking up with a managing the pledges as we were cleaning up things and
Managing, not hazing, but managing.
I was the
Supporting.
house manager, and we were cleaning up for the next day. So we were
Leftover
managing.
Domino's pizza and a Budweiser.
We had Budweiser for breakfast
God.
at that point, and then we moved on to Strawberry Hill, Boone's Farm.
No, you did not.
Yeah, well, you had to imagine it paired nicely with a strawberry Pop Tart.
Now, I will tell you,
Health.
I will tell you that you could buy a 20-pack or quarts for of Colt 45
Quarts.
for 99
Never do Colt
cents.
45. I could never do Colt
But you get that Colt
He's on a roll.
45
Let him
ice
go.
cold.
Remember
You
when
get
the
an ice
Germans
cold,
bombed Pearl Harbor?
and you steal a couple of Pledges Miller Lights, and then you get that Colt 45
Borrow.
Sorry. And once that Colt 45 is good and cold for 99, I mean, when money gets tight in college,
Yeah.
for $2, guys,
Life is
90
good.
out,
I love so again.
I'm going to pass down a little wisdom to
Totally.
the youthful people out there.
Yeah.
Guys, do not go to Schaefer Light. Just
do they
gonna
even
wait,
make
wait.
Schaefer Light
I
anymore?
don't know if they do, but don't do it.
You just endorsed Pabst Blue Ribbon,
I do like PBR.
I do like a
but
PBR.
you feel like that's a different plane than Schaefer.
Light.
Hell yes, it
Schaefer
is.
Light is. My dad used to buy it by the case over and over and over again off the truck. I think he had a deal with a distributor. I don't know what the deal was, but it was like 25 cents a case or something like that. I don't know, but it is not good for you.
But
It's bad.
if you've only got a
But
couple
other
of
beers are.
if you've only got a couple of bucks in your
We only
pocket,
endorse health around here, guys.
If you-
Spend 50 cents more and get you a king of beers.
you know.
So
and-
anyway.
and we grew up at a time when the Clydesdales were like
Oh my gosh, the best Super Bowl commercials ever, right?
were the Clydesdales.
Take a tour.
Take a
Go
tour.
to
Go
St.
to St.
Louis
Louis.
and take a tour. It's amazing.
Yes, it is.
It is awesome.
It makes that Budweiser taste a little better.
It does.
But no kidding. We've enjoyed our bourbon discussions and our brown water topics, but when it comes to grilling, beer is kind of the thing to fall back on. So
Yeah, because I know, like I always told my boys, you're grilling, your burger is done after 2 beers.
that's not bad advice.
I mean, it just, I had it timed right. You had 2 beers, your burgers were done.
Nice.
So figure it out, gentlemen.
Well, guys, I hope everybody's got their grill cleaned because at this point, it's April. It's time. Start cooking. Start putting those smells in the air. Start, going to your best butchers, meat markets. So we've talked about Fresh Market. We've talked about Charlie's, which I think is still doing
Actually,
its thing.
Buster's has a great meat market here on Highland and Poplar.
Okay. And then we haven't talked about this, but so Buster's on Highland Park and Poplar. What's there on Highland? That's Buster's.
Southern.
Southern Meat Market. That's what I was thinking
Folks
of.
Folly has a nice meat
Folks
market.
Yes, they do.
So occasionally, again, for every day, just go get your ground meat, go get your steaks, have a great time. But occasionally, when you need something nice, go to Folks Folly, go to Buster's, get some good meat. It really makes Fresh Market. It makes a difference.
Yes, it
makes
does.
a difference.
Buy the best you can afford.
Enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy the spring.
Hell yeah.
Just make sure whatever you're doing, get out and try new flavors.
Oh my gosh, this is the time to do it.
And please don't go stale.
Here, here.
This is it.
Oh,
So
Lee, I
thank you,
smell-
Bill.
This makes my
Does
day.
anybody
you,
smell
Eric.
cherry?
Are we about to get it on?